Hey guys, how's it going? It's me, Flat Earth Sage again. Just wanted to do a video. I'm not sure if anyone who watches my channel is into gardening at all. Those of you who have seen my channel and see my videos know that I am into gardening. You might be aware that I've been growing a strawberry plant. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't come and criticize me because I'm not an advanced gardener. I'm still learning a lot. I'm not a beginner, but I'm still learning. One thing I've noticed about gardening is it's a trial and error kind of thing. There's lots of things that can go wrong with a plant, especially if you have a fruit plant. For example, your plant could start growing for example, my strawberry plant, it could start growing strawberries, but then it could stop in mid-growth when it's forming the fruit. It could just not form fruit at all. It could form a regular fruit. The leaf growth could be stunted, which means that it wouldn't grow any more leaves than it already has. It could stop budding. So there's a lot of things that go into it that could go wrong. That's why it's kind of trial and error. If something bad happens to your plant, you realize what you did, you correct the mistake, and hopefully your plant will do better. And a lot of times you make really stupid decisions when you're gardening. For example, if you're an indoor gardener like me, you live in an apartment, you don't have any access to any land. Alright, let me give you guys an example. Something that happened to me, very, very upsetting. When I bought my strawberry plant from Live Roots off Amazon, and immediately as I got them, I grabbed the nicest looking one and planted it. And that's the one that I've shown you guys, that's been flowering and growing and stuff. I think I showed you guys the berries starting to form. So if you guys have seen my grow room and stuff, it's like shelves and stacks. So I can only grow a certain amount at a time. And I wanted to start off with one because I figured if I did one, at least I got and something went bad, at least I have all the rest to start over again. Unfortunately, I couldn't find a way of preserving the roots because they gave me 50 roots for like $7, so I didn't realize how many roots I was gonna get. I had to somehow preserve the rest of the roots that I couldn't grow just yet. And I thought about it, and it's like there's only two things I could have done. I could have left them out in the elements. Not outside, but just left them out on my counter. The problem with that is they would dry out. They would lose all their moisture and they would dry out, and then they would be dehydrated, and that could be a whole nother issue right there. The other way was to freeze them. So I went with the latter option because I didn't want them to dry out. And I thought that if I had frozen, it would keep the moisture content, but just keep it frozen inside the roots. But what I didn't realize is that if it gets too cold, especially for my form of strawberries, it's a hybrid strawberry, a relatively new breed of strawberry that comes from California, and I subjected it to extreme harsh temperatures, and I tried to plant two of them. I let them thaw out completely, and then I tried to plant two of them, and unless they are growing, and it's just going to take them a lot longer to grow because they were frozen. So far, they're not growing at all, and that's a very, very, very depressing thing to see for a gardener. So, you know, unfortunately I killed all 50 of them. Why? Because I'm stupid and I didn't think. But like I said, I'm new. You know, I heard, and the reason I did is because I heard a lot of different people say, like, you know, you can freeze them and stuff like that. But it didn't really obviously work. The strawberry I first planted is growing very nicely. It's not at optimal temperature right now, so it's going to take a lot longer for it to grow, because it's about in temperatures that are about 65, 70 degrees. So it's very close to being there at the right temperature, but not quite there. So it's going to take a lot longer for these strawberries to grow. So I've noticed that there's more buds popping up that are starting to try to open. So that tells me that I'm on the right track. That shows me as long as the plant is still growing and maintaining new growth, I'm assuming I'm doing well. But like I said, it's kind of like trial and error, like I said. And if there's anyone out there considering starting their own indoor garden, hit me up, drop me a comment, you know. Maybe I can help you guys out. So yeah, I just wanted to do a quick little video talking about that. One thing I hope to grow too, it's going to be difficult to grow indoors, but I'm going to figure a way out to do it, is grapes. I want to grow grapes. I'd love to make my own wine, bottle it and sell it, preferably at some point later down the road. But for now, just like a small little batch of grapes I'd like to grow, just for me to eat. And of course, like I said, 50% of all my produce I grow is going to go to the food bank, and to other people in need, people who are hungry and need food, and want to eat fresh, organically grown vegetables, but don't really have the funds for it. So yeah, anyway, I wanted to update you guys on that status. So I hope you guys are doing well. I love all you guys. Peace, fellas.